Hello, hello. Welcome to the first ever Money Cash 1007 livestream, where we are going to be playing Transport Fever 2, like the game I play most on my channel, but we're not going to be doing sensible things to earn money, build a good company that everyone loves. No, we're just going to be doing stupid stuff for the entire livestream. The premise of this is that viewers suggest stupid things, but I've also got a few ideas, like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah, let's just check. Transport Fever 2 is still loading up. Hello, yeah, Ole at Sap, yeah, so we have a few people viewing. That's good. You wouldn't want to do a live stream without any viewers, or else you may as well just make a video. And yes, we are now going to switch to the view where you can see me. Yes, I exist. I am a human being right here. Or maybe I'm just a robot that kind of looks like a human. I'll let you be the judge of that. But yeah, anyway, we are here. I am literally just right now waiting for Transport Fever 2 to finalise creating the map and loading it in, and then got a blank map, and we should be Mr. Pasta. I did definitely say your name in your first. OMG, it's Money Cash. Yeah, it's me. I'm a human being who lives on planet Earth in a room where I can control the lights to make it look weird. What? Chat, choose a colour. Choose a colour. I think there's a bit of stream delay, so I'm going to wait a few seconds. Choose a colour. Orange is the first colour I see. I can do that, and then I can do like that maybe. Yeah. I mean, it won't come up too much on stream, but some of you are too late. I could do it. Let's just switch it to blue for a bit. Oh, oh my gosh, blue comes up so bad. Oh gosh, that is. Right, should we try red? Yeah, this is just. I'm literally looking at myself on the screen, and wow, I look blue. Okay, let's try red. I kind of. What colour? I mean, we're not doing too badly. Right. So. Right, what other colours could we do? We could go green, maybe. I don't know. That doesn't come up too much. I kind of like blue. I mean, yes, I do look totally blue right now, but that's fine. So that will do nicely. So you can just have blue me for the live stream, and we are going to be playing. Let me just get ready. We are going to be playing Transport Fever 2. So if we just go like that, I can make it go full screen. Hang on, if I make it go full screen, I can then wait. Like, I think there's quite a bit of stream delay, so I then have to wait 20 seconds just to confirm. Got another device out that you can actually see it on the live stream, but we have a map, and it's a big map. I just on dry mode because I love these landforms so much. You could have like, yeah, it's the Grand Canyon, folks. Yeah, I'm in full screen. So, okay, it's time to do some stupid stuff. So we've got this beautiful map, and we're going to destroy it. So, I have some ideas myself, but I would be quite happy if people in the chat could start suggesting absolutely ridiculously stupid things to do in Transport Fever 2. The first one wasn't actually suggested by me, but I'm going to do it first, is to make this nice flat area here, I think, maybe, I don't know. We're going to make a train loop where the train is the length of the loop. So we've got these two towns here, Retford and Cleethorpes. That's a great idea. Let's do a station here in Retford. We're going to make it, see how long we can make it. And we're going to put station there, and a station. Let's just delete that road. I'm not even going to worry about money. In this stream, I mean, I know I've actually got money on, just in case any challenges come up that are actually about making money. But for now, we're just gonna repay all our loan, because who wants a loan when you can literally just control your bank balance? Oh, I've just got an achievement. 150 million's not using any training. Okay, so yeah, I definitely didn't just cheat to earn an achievement. I've got a mod where you can earn achievements with mods, but so in this case with sandbox mode, and I've just accidentally cheated my way to an achievement. So yeah, no accusations, please. So let's go for the high-speed track, 'cause why not? We're going to make a loop out of this. So what happens if I just try to connect this to this? It creates a massive tunnel. What happens if I just make it not a tunnel? That just looks silly. I think it's going to be easier to try to create it around this side. So this is going to be first bit, and we're going to. I'm going to try to make this. I should actually be looking at how long the track is that I'm creating, because it actually says here the length, and I've just totally ignored it. Because if I was actually keeping track of that, it would be way easier to build a train that's like the length of it. But I'm not. Do a little tunnel here. Why not have a little tunnel? A bridge as well. Let's make a silly bridge. Why not? I mean, we're not doing anything sensible in this stream. We may as well not do a sensible bridge. This is now going to go up the hill and then do too much slope. Whoops. Thought that might happen. And yeah, another bit of a tunnel. Why not? So this is our wonderful route, and we're just going to, between each station, we're going to put a one-way signal. So we're going to go this way around the loop, and this just makes it know that if we do a route from Retford, whoops, I selected it twice, to Cleethorpes, we get a nice loop out of it, right? And so, doesn't actually matter whether we do standard or high-speed trains. We're not going to make the trains go particularly fast, right? So our plan is to essentially build a train for this route that's as long as the route. Now, no idea if I get any suggestions on this. I do have the timetables mod, which, does that say anything? No. I'm just going to have to build a train and hope that it's long enough. So, I have every train in the game plus a couple of modded ones. Actually, no, I don't, because it's only 2,000. Let's make it 2025. That's good enough, right? So, to make it 2025, we have basically every train. What we're going to do, we could just make the train entirely out of locomotives. Or we can maybe make one passenger carriage. Oh, I just realised how expensive this is going to be. Right, come to add another couple of digits to this bank balance. So, I mean, we could do a train entirely out of locomotives, maybe add one passenger carriage for fun. But this is going to be quite a long train, because I think my estimate is it's going to be about 5,000 metres. Let's start at 4,000 and then maybe I'll go up from there. Right now our power to weight ratio is excellent, maybe because our train is entirely made out of locomotives. It's going to go 99 miles an hour. I've just realised that's fine. We don't need the train to get that fast anyway, the track's not suited for that. Let's start off with a 4,000 metre long train, roughly. What we're going to do is we're going to have, that'll do, one passenger carriage. Right. Have a train longer than the longest possible station in free game. Okay, so we're just going to get some stupid achievements, are we? Right, I can hear that quite loud. Yeah, people in the chat, I can see there are 5 viewers. Wow. Suggest stupid ideas and Transport Fever 2. I will do them. Do we reckon people are actually going to use this train line? I mean, they should. And they can, because there is one passenger carriage in this train. But it's still coming out the depot. It can only come out the depot at 15 miles an hour. We can upgrade the depot track to high speed, but that doesn't actually change the speed. But yeah, so right now the train's round to here. It's going to Cleethorpes first. Oh, this one. Okay. So, let's just Look at, yeah, we've got a train. We've just got a train. That's just locomotives as well. I mean, this thing should be able to accelerate quite fast. That's the train. Okay, so the train's probably successfully at least half the length of this loop. How dare you not stream in 144p, Aura says. Well, I do stream in 144p. Like, you can choose to watch this stream with 144p, but I'm all about giving options to people. And you have the option to watch this stream in a way you can actually see it. So, yeah. Actually, that's a silly idea to stream 144p. That's not related to the game. Except, like, I guess... Oh, there's the end of the train. Right, we're not nearly long enough. Right, start speeding up massively as soon as it's at the depot. But it has to slow down now because that bit of the train's running in. I like 144p. I could try and make the game go 144p. Right, let's add some more passenger carriages. Yeah, do we make the game go 144p? Because I can do that. Let's try 6,106 meters. Okay, so it's currently loading that. Right, okay, so essentially, oh, I've just noticed an issue. Is the train gonna have to wait at this? Oh no, the train's still coming out the depot, which is why it's going at 16. I was worried that the train might have to wait at this signal for itself. No, it doesn't have to wait for itself. Okay, we are so close from actually making it. Like, we're literally like a couple of carriages length. How does that do it? Okay, what do you reckon? Another 2 carriages? I don't want to make it longer. Oh, yes. Okay, start of the train, end of the train. I managed to get that length pretty well. Right, let's put the game into graphics. Could I not make it? Can I really not? Oh, it might make me restart the game to change resolution. If I just make it all really bad. Let's make the game really bad quality graphics while I then show you this wonderful, really long train. Let's just apply that right. And the graphics aren't too bad, but yeah, this train here, it starts here, it ends there. It somehow doesn't, like, get caught up by itself. Right, the next stop is Retford. So how does it stop at the station? Okay, yeah, I'm really sorry, cars. You've got like this, yeah, you're not going to be able to get through with, well, this length the train here does. This is a bit silly, isn't it? But it's fun, and that's the main thing. So it is gonna got locomotives here. Yeah, so it stops at Retford now. Oh, it picked up 3 people, but yeah, the loading speed is really bad because, I mean, like, I'm not sure how they get on because it's entirely locomotives at the front of the train where it stopped, but yeah, now it's running. Yeah, it's going to be forever limited to 50 miles an hour just because that's the track speed of like the slowest part of it, and obviously at any point the slowest part of the train is on the slowest piece of track on the route. But yeah, here's the train. Except here's the train, and here's the train, and here's the train, and yeah. Right, we did actually make some money. Yeah, sorry, cars. At some point these cars will just disappear. And move forward. But yeah, this level crossing, those lights are going to be constantly on. It's never gonna. But yeah, the train's going past. It's heading towards Retford. Yeah, you can see the train going by there. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Car just disappeared. So, do we have any suggestions from the chat as to stupid things we could do? It's about to stop at Retford. So as it stops at Retford, we've still got locomotives here, and it's stopping now. I should have done it like, okay, let's manage this. It's currently 6,200 meters roughly. Should we try to do it in multiple units? This was a workshop on the Talgo Avril, but it is a cool. I mean, it's not actually the best train in real life, but it is a cool train in the game. Also, for some reason, it doesn't have any operating costs. Okay, that's too long. Are there any shorter versions? Yeah, no, that isn't long enough. Or we could just like randomly chuck on a different type of train at the end of it. Actually got multiple units. How long do we need? Do we want it about that? Yeah, that would do. We chuck a TGV at the end of it. I know that's not. It's not long enough now. Hang on. Maybe I did need another Talgo Avril at the end. Scroll back through it. Can I not drag this thing along? Okay, fine. I will literally have to scroll. This is not boring at all, is it? I think, yeah, it was 6,200, not 6,100. So, yeah, please, chat. Instead of telling me how I should be streaming in 144p, give me some stupid... Don't give me stupid ideas for YouTube streams, give me stupid ideas for Transport Fever 2 stuff. I mean, like, I could try do a train race, that's one thing I could do. I could do a poll, couldn't I? Give you a few stupid ideas. 5, is that? Yeah, see, that is that length there. It's a slight gap. But yeah, now it should, in theory, when it stops at stations, it should actually like open up for passengers. So let me, whilst this is happening, you see me with my webcam shift. I am going to create a poll. And yeah, let me just engage with your audience. So you do it. Start a poll. Let's just do next silly thing. We've got train race. We've got what other stupid things could we do? What could we do? I've lost ideas. Let's send a. I've got another idea. Right, send a horse and cart across. Yeah, there we go. That's a good idea. Let me think of other silly options. There we go. 4 seems like a nice option. Let's add another 4 seems like a nice number of options in the poll. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could do something to do with cargo. Could do planes or boats or yeah. Do you have every train coupled? Yeah, I could try to couple up every train in the game. That could be an interesting idea. Oh, I actually let cars go past on this road. Oh my gosh. Massive. Okay. Let's start the poll. Right. But what I will do, there's another thing I will also do in this stream. I will try to couple up every type of train. Yeah, actually, in fact, let me try to do that now. So, how long? We've got a nice loop here. How long would the train be? It's carrying 4 people. If we coupled up every train. It's going to be a mad line, this. So that's every steam locomotive. It's just the European ones, because that's the ones I've got, but that's every one in the game. Right, we only need 1 of each passenger coach. This is going to be so slow, by the way. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I'm not going to do... I'm not going to do it. This is also feels like not many, and then I remember that I've not got all my usual mods except for a couple that I usually use. So these are just the European vehicles, the European in-game vehicles. That's going to be what we're going to try a couple up. I mean, this is not going to be as long. Multiple units, right? That's an in-game one. Just going to go for the. What's the stand? Where's the kind of? Oh, because the Shinkansen's not a European one, is it? Right. That's the European one. Metroline isn't. TGV, why not TGV Atlantique? Commuter train, the IC1. Dual stocks, yeah. That's every default in-game European train, but it's not nearly as long, so. I love how you just kind of have steam trains at the front, and then suddenly you get into electric trains, and then diesel trains, and you've got every type of passenger carriage, and then cargo. This just looks stupid. And then suddenly, once you've got cargo, boom, here's an old electric multiple unit. Oh, I just realised, hang on, it doesn't do diesel multiple units. Can have a rail bus. Anything that says variants, that's because I've got a mod that is more multiple units variants. Let's have one of these. Single. There we go. Intercity 125. And then, yeah, go on then. Oh, why not have one of these and actually some of the other ones that we didn't get. Let's get a really long one. What else didn't we get? We didn't get a metro line. Let's get a stupidly long one. Just realised there's a typo in the poll. Like the winning result is a typo. Let's have one of these on, because why not? Why not have one of these as well? Yeah. How's that? How long is it? So how many lines cab serve one platform? That's the winning option, right? I mean, maybe next time I'll try not to have a typo in the poll, but I mean, for now, let's leave this go. Steam train, right? Where's a good central point on this map? Yateley. Yateley is going to be our central hub station. With one platform, yeah. Let's just make it a stupidly short platform as well. So, where are we going to have lines from? We can make these lines serious as well, so, like, let's make a line. It's in the poll, right, because I'm doing this now, so. Let's make a serious train line. Let's then, like, so let's just go standard tracks. I am really not going to care about how this gets built. It's just going to be built. And if it gets built with a massive bridge, then oh well, we'll have some fun with it. Tunnel, yeah, fine. Let's just bring the other track once the autosave's done. Not sure why this is autosaving. I'm not sure why I'd actually want to save any of this, to be honest. We haven't even got to the moat. Kind of, we're probably going to end up doing even more questionable things in this live stream, right? Because this is the end line. I'm not even going to bother to let them use both, but actually I could, to be honest. Right, so it can be like the laziest train line you've ever seen. Where's the... Where am I going? Oh, I should make the train line stop here, shouldn't I? Have a nice train station. There we go. That'll do. Here, bridge pillar collision. Oh, yeah, because it collides with this. Would that be better? I think that would be better. Just one massive bridge going most of the way between two stations. I mean, that'll do. Right, and then goes to here. So then go down to Walsall in the West Midlands. We have so many bridges. Yeah, maybe I could have chosen a little bit less ridiculously hilly map, but you know what? It's all part of the fun of it. Okay, so we have that, and then Yateley is literally I mean, I'm just ready for this one platform to get totally overloaded with passengers as well as totally overloaded with trains, right? And that goes into the what bridge should we have? We can have that bridge, right? Let's make it. Ooh, what's the game doing? There we go, branch off there, and then I hope I've done this on the correct side. It would be embarrassing if I didn't. We can go around to there, right? So signals. I'm feeling lazy, so we'll do one approaching, and then we'll do some just like random signals down the line. Because who cares really? I'm just doing this really quickly. So that's going to be. We could actually make it go through the other side as well. Actually, no, we'll make every train terminate. Actually, no, we won't make every train terminate. They won't fit on the platform. So we'll have to make it a through line, right? Where shall we make this line run to? I really quickly set up a train line. That'll do, right? And then you go out the other side as well. And so where are we? I feel a little bit lost, right? We could go to where? I mean, where is that? Nobody knows. And then where does it go from there? Where? I mean, it's already gone to where? Go to Sedgefield, where the train station is going to be here. Right, that'll do for a line. Right, that massive tunnels there, but whatever. I don't actually care about the train lines to get there. All I will care about is that, yeah, I mean, this tunnel's going to be a bit broken, but oh well, I don't care. If I mentioned how I don't actually particularly care about this train line, I just want it built. There we go, that'll do. There we go. There we go through to there, right, and then just needs to get across the river, right. We need to raise it up a bit with the M key, I think. You can do a bridge like that, and then you can just do that, and we can connect it over the river. Okay, we just bring it to here, and then we merge it in. So this is going to be one line. It's not a lot, is it? So we're going to just do this quickly. We don't even have to make the lines go that far, to be honest. These tunnels connect. These tunnels aren't connected. Do I care? No. It's quite a long distance, to be honest. I just realised I don't think I have a crossover at the end of the line. Right, signals here. I can't even bother to make them use both platforms, right? Really quick, like, did I? No, yeah, I need a new line. That's the weird loop. So there. It's gonna say, because they can't turn around because I've got one-way signals, but now they can. So, one line. Let's put the train depot here. So we're going to make sure these lines have plenty of vehicles. It's no fun if we just make them all like have one train. We want to see ultimate chaos here. What's a good train? Let's go for a nice dual stocks. It's 22. I should not have done 20, should I? Particularly with other lines to follow. Let's just do 10. Right, yeah, there we go. Right, I can use the timetables to say, okay, you're gonna, at Sedgefield, you're gonna unbunch and put you every 3 minutes, which is, there we go, Hawley is the other end of the train line, isn't it? every 3 minutes. That's still not a lot, but we're going to have more trains using this. So, where else could we go? Let's go to Tunbridge Wells. It's just literally... In fact, we can make 2 train lines go through Tunbridge Wells. Make one go through to Northam. We can have one go through to Lizard. What sort of town name is that? Name me a town after an animal. So, if anyone's joined the stream or indeed does not just join the stream, stupid suggestions for ideas, please. I don't want to have to go on my ideas all stream because that's boring. You know, it's more interesting than boring. It's interesting. And what's more interesting is that I get some viewer ideas. So, you can do so many things in this game. You could create roads, railway lines, planes, plane routes, ship routes. So, chime in with some suggestions. I'll happily do anything, no matter how stupid it is. In fact, better if it's more stupid. The more stupid, the better. So, if we just go into here, like this, there we go. That's great, right, that'll do. Right, so we've got 2 lines, so you need to go out different ways. Send one round to, why not send a route round to Northampton? There we go, right, so we send a route round here. There we go, and then we can make it go to here. So it merges in there, but still it's using the single platform at whatever Yateley I think it is. So Northampton, that's good enough, right? You can turn around there. I'm gonna make this. Let's go to Northam. Why not? Gosh, the roads are busy, mainly because I'm not providing serious public transport service, right? Signals. Make a train station and put another train station literally right next to it. Okay, sure. I'll add that one to the list. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Let's do a train station competition. Basically, we put 2 train stations right next to each other. We make them both serve the same line. Well, roughly the same line. So, that goes to you. We'll do that later. Or if you have any other ideas, but yeah. But yeah, I will do a nice train station competition. Okay, so yes, okay, right, that's another route I can set up, right? Northampton, Walsall, Yateley, Tunbridge Wells, let's go to Lizard, why not? And back the other way. I'm not going to name these lines because what's the point, right? This line 2. If I just put another 5 trains on it, I thought the train actually has people on it. If I put another 5 trains on it, if I change that, so yeah, let's make them every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes, right? And then the new line's just got, let's go, it's a shorter line, 10 trains. This is going to get chaotic, so that's shorter line 3. Oh god, got it once, let's try 2 minute spacing. May have got slightly too many trains on there for 2 minute spacing. But yeah. Or actually, no, you know what? No. it's a busy line. Let's make it 1.5 minute spacing. That's 1:30. That's 1:30. There we go. Okay, I've already got trains waiting. Good. Right. Next line over to. Let's do something that goes over to Barton le Clay. Why not? I could put a train station here. I'm really not putting much effort into these train stations. But oh well. Okay, that's a nice bridge. That's why I like these maps, because you can do cool big bridges like that. Yeah. Just over the water. Right, and then we'll go back. And we will make it merge into the train line. We can send it into this tunnel here, right? So, you know what? I could be doing better bridges that, allow trains to go faster, but I'm not. Right, if I just did that there, and then did that there, that'll do. Right. Where could we go from Barton le Clay? We could go to Rothbury and we could go to Princess Risborough. Boom. 2 more places we could go to. If I actually use the correct button to rotate. There we go. Princess Risborough. Good. Rothbury. That's going to need quite a tight bend to get out of the station, but okay. Right, tight bend. Good, that actually leaves it better position towards Barton le Clay. Oh, this is going to be a bit of an interesting. It's actually making me put effort into avoiding obstacles. Oh my gosh. Bridge pillar collision. No you don't. What do I do? If we go for a different type of bridge, we could avoid the bridge pillar collision, right? So we go to there. We can go to there. And we can go to there. There we go. Right, the line will terminate here, so we could just do a little crossover track to make sure they can go to both platforms. Dot some signals about without much effort. And there we go. Oh, we already did signals, oh well. Right, next train line. Northam, Tunbridge Wells, Yateley, Barton le Clay, Rothbury, Barton le Clay, Yateley, Tunbridge Wells. There we go. Right, that's probably another. Oh yeah, we've already got congestion. Nice. Oh, trains can't even get out of the depot. We need to make sure trains can get out of the depot. Yeah, come to there, because we need to get more trains. How about an 8 vehicles for this line 4? Maybe I shouldn't put the train station right by the depot, because now they're just all queuing like outside in the depot, and then we can't even get that many trains on there. Right, so unbunch 2 minutes. Right, got another train going there. Right, so that goes. Now we got another one waiting there. Just because we've essentially got a bias on trains from this direction being able to serve the station. And the reason for that is essentially this train clears the platform sooner than it clears the junction, which allows this one to get in. So we've now got more trains coming out. And this one goes out to there, and then yeah, this is already chaos, right? Where else could we go? We could go do the Princess Risborough line, couldn't we? That'll do, right. There we go. Could do a little crossover track there. That's super tight, but I don't care. There we go, that can merge in there. There we go. So So yeah, just some random signals. I don't particularly have aspirations for these signals, and then let's send that line down to King's Lynn, why not? So we need to send the train tracks round to there. If we send it to there, oh my god, trains are already queuing back to here. Is construction not possible? We can go into there. So what we can do, we could do my favourite style of junction. Where we make one merge into that line. Meanwhile that goes to there. I have to move these signals. And then that one goes into there, and then that one goes into there. There we go, and then signals over the bridge. Look at how much congestion we're already causing. This is marvellous, right? That'll do. So, new line there, 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 there. Whoops, selected it twice. There, there, right. Just go for 5 trains. We've already got enough congestion. On line 5 and line 5, we're gonna try and bunch it with 3-minute gaps at either end. But you know, unbunching is kind of going to go out the window when suddenly all trains having to wait here, right? How are the queues from this direction? Yeah. At some point, we're not going to be able to get another. Oh, we actually send a train in from this direction now. At some point, we're not going to have any more trains to send from this direction, then this one gets a chance. Because see, this one is able to go into the station because it has a clear path before that train. So now we're letting every train from this direction through. But yeah, if these lines were busy, we'd have even more problems because the trains would be stopped for longer. But for now, I'm going to leave that. So, build 2 train stations right next to each other. Where should we go? Burnham-on-Sea. That looks like a good place. So, pause. I'm going to build a station here. And I'll show you why I build it here in a second. Right, let's just put a road here. It's going to be a bit out. So what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to delete the station buildings. If we get the passenger platform to go, keep going, oh, get rid of those buildings. Oops, wrong type of passenger platform. If we keep going, that's a bit too far, I think. Passenger buildings. Okay, one back, back. Hopefully there's enough space now. Ooh, that's not going to be enough space, is it? I was going to say hopefully it's enough space to get a station in there. We're going to need to push this back a bit more, like there. If I just delete this platforms, we go. This is the plan. So, where is Pickle Express? I think you can actually paint trains in this game. Not that I've ever done that, but okay, stupid ideas. Make Pickle Express. Okay, right, that's as far as I can push that. Right, that goes there, right. What we do is we then get the bridge. Oh, you can't make the bridge go that far. Okay, forget it, we're doing an underpass. Underpasses will work. So, they will essentially connect from there to there by underpass. So what we can then do is get another station right in the middle of here. Okay, right, we could just try to slightly push this out, actually. Yeah, it has to go there. Why does it have to go there? Whoops, I should have tried to delete the whole station rather than... Oh yeah, we can actually make them connect. How much do we go, like... Okay, that'll do. Right, so... we have 2 stations. This one connects to the, yeah. So this one goes to that building there, and somehow glitches through the middle of this station, which is, yeah, let's not even try it. So, we're going to make a line from Helston to Camberley. So in Helston and Camberley, we're just going to be all normal about stuff. What you can do, nice two platform. It's not going to be as long, just so it can fit in. We're going to do a nice normal station here, and the train line is going to bend round. We're going to got two tracks. We're going to do a nice crossover, allow them to use both platforms. And then we're going to send us train tracks towards here. And what the game is going to be, we're going to create two train lines. Which of them is going to be used by more passengers? I'm going to try to make this as fair as possible by making it so that there's not like significant difference in train speeds or whatever. So this one still goes just as fast. Yeah, that doesn't go off 75 miles an hour, that's good. They can have the exact same train. That Camberley, if we get rid of this road here. Can we? Oh no, let's get rid of this road here. Let's destroy stuff. We like destroying stuff, right? It's not like I particularly care about these towns, to be honest. Collision, we might need. Let's just bring it around to there. So, bring it around to there. We're going to do a nice crossover. Same as the other station, right? And then we're going to connect by default to kind of the tracks are going to run into that one. The reason for that being that essentially it's just trying to make them believe the two lines are exactly the same thing. But yeah, so this is then gonna try to bring it in at 75 miles an hour, which might mean trying to bring it in on the bridge. That's a collision, isn't it? There we go. If we try to... Yeah, it just does collision. Still sticks to 75 miles an hour, so that'll do, right? Lazy signals time. Right, we're gonna make this as fair a test as possible. And to put the exact same train on each line, we've tried to make the stations equal. Why is there a collision there? How long does this go on for? How long can we not get a signal for? Until that bridge there. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Yeah, you're just gonna have to kind of cope with that bit, but it's fine. We're only gonna put one train on each route. So this one's gonna go through that station there. In Camberley and in Helston, it will use both platforms. Then we're gonna do another route. This is bright green. This will be the Pickle Express that goes to there. In Camberley, it will use both platforms, and then go to Helston. Oh, oops. So yeah, I just need to select it there. There we go. So the competition between line 6 and line 7, right? Let's get a depot here. I'm going to space them out evenly. Let's get a depot here. So from this depot here, we are going to get one train. What train should we go for? Should go for like electric locomotives. Let's go for this one. It's going to be the exact same train. We've got 110 capacity. This on line 7. Hang on, yeah, we're in pause mode, right? Pretty sure you can try paint the train. No idea how much that does, right? From this one, we're going to get the exact same train, except we're going to paint it slightly differently. That's good. Put in line 6, and that line 6 train, we can paint it like that kind of light blue colour. Okay, so Ara, this is as much as green pickle colour as you're getting, but this can be counted as the Pickle Express. So, this challenge here, which route will get more passengers? Both stations here connect with, like, this one actually connects with, like, slightly more buildings, maybe? I don't know. Which one's one side, this one's the other side. In fact, to make this fair, we are going to do a road to here, the way I'm going to do. Just to make the connections like the exact same, we're going to put player ownership on this so they can't connect. And so this is going to make the connections available to both stations, hopefully exactly the, or very similar at least. Which line gets more passengers? That one doesn't have any yet. Okay, that one's got, 3 for line 6. That is the one that goes where the station is slightly close to this one. This one, that one's got more for line 6, but has this train taken any passengers? There we go, that's trains coming in there. And we have more. Right, yeah. Gosh, line 6 is getting way more people over there. Here, it's even. But the line 7 train, oh no, more for line 7. Maybe it's just the fact of, no, more for line 6. Yeah, and then that train comes in. Okay. We're gonna get line 6 and line 7. At the moment, line 6 is doing better. That's the one where it goes to the top station, but yeah, no, this is literally like, there is no reason to have 2 stations here, but except that actually, no, there is a reason to have 2 stations. The reason to have 2 stations is because Ara suggested it. Why is it stopped at the signal there? Okay, right, so these lines so far, the Pickle Express is now doing better financially, but it's got fewer passengers on. Maybe this bit of the line is just busier. And certainly this one has more people waiting for line 6, but then line 7's come more recently, so I don't know. Ooh, which one is doing better? Which one's winning the competition? That one's certainly got more people waiting for line 7. You know what? I think right now, and then line 7's actually making. They've both got the same number of people on coming from either end. Line 7 is slightly more frequent, apparently. Yeah, I think they're roughly tied, but like, why wouldn't you just have one train there, right? Let's go back to our wonderful station at Yateley. We haven't even managed to get all the trains out the depot yet. What is going on, honestly? Right, how far back are they backlogged? Particularly considering I didn't do the signals particularly well. Yeah, this is fun, right? Got another train out the depot, another one coming out. Yeah, we haven't even managed to get all the trains out the depot yet, folks. Are there any more trains? Yeah, there's another one, line 4. Let's try to get all the trains out the depot. Come on. Do we get to a point where, like, on the lines, the trains are backlogged as far as, like, the end of the line? Can we cause an ultimate jam through this station? Right, not line 6 and line 7, but lines 2 to 5. We've got 38 vehicles. I'm going to try cloning all of them. Right, I'm literally going to stop all the trains that are not coming out the depot. So we essentially give ultimate priority to trains coming out the depot. Let's see how this goes. Can we literally, with my shoddy signal placement, get the trains at the depot? I love how the doors just open like here. Like, health and safety, folks. Don't open new selective door operation, honestly. Yeah, I mean, these trains probably aren't going to be very busy. Well, that one's reversing. But yeah, this it's going to be a good challenge, right? Any other suggestions for a challenge, or I might go back to some of mine. Should we actually? Yeah, it's about probably about halfway through the time I intend to stream for. And here in the town of Shrewsbury, we have some people. We're going to give these people a bus stop, and we are going to build a road. And I'm starting to sound like 1% like David Attenborough here. We are going to give them a road to the other side of the map. This road is going to be like the maddest road ever. If they use that, they can like go down there, they can go to here, and that's about it. So it's going to be quite a long road. Should we just... Well, we want to go to the exact opposite corner of the map, so we go to there, right? And to be honest, it can go there, there, there. Right, we're getting somewhere. So this road can then go on a massive stupid bridge across there, and then go up here, and needs to get down again to Yom. It gets down, and then it goes through there, through there, through there, through there to Saltash. Right, I think we want to be going in this direction, don't we? Yeah, we're going to want to go to Darlington. So Darlington goes to there. And essentially, we need a road connection there, which will get it onto the roads through Brighton, and then we literally just need it to get through this gap here. Which we're going to be a bit lazy, we're just going to send it through tunnels. And we could do a nice winding road. This is going to take long enough as it is. So, once we've done this, we are going to put a little bus stop over here in Darlington. And we are going to set up a bus route from Darlington all the way across to the other corner of the map. In, where are we looking? Shrewsbury. No one in the UK has decided how it's pronounced, so I won't either. Okay, so we're going to put a little road depot here. Actually, here's a nice challenge we could do. We could put a road depot on either end of the line. But am I at the correct corner? Or have I just done a massive turn there? Yeah, Darlington. So, from each of these, we are going to get a horse-drawn stagecoach. It can go on line 8. He's going towards, that stop's called The Grove. So let's just make sure. So that horse and cart's coming out. It needs to go to... It's determined to go to the other end of the line first. Let's just run over to the other corner of the map. Let's send one out of here. This one is going to turn around and go back here, and then the first vehicle is determined to go to the wrong end of the line, so we are going to get it to get to here. We're going to turn it around. You're going to stop it once it gets to the stop. Hang on, let me just check. This one is, yeah, right, so it's going to get to the stop. Let's just stop it there, right, pause. Other vehicle here. Just doing the loop round. And we are going to see how long it takes for this horse and cart and the other one at the other end of the line to get across the map. It's now 2:30, and we're mostly using fast forward mode in the game. We've stopped both vehicles. Oops, can I not... If I pin them... There we go, I can open up both. Actually, why is 2 on top of 1? 1 pin, 2 pin, right. So, as we embark on other ideas, stupid ideas, we are going to pause the game, and we are going to start these 2 vehicles, and we are going to let them set off across the map on what is not even a direct road. It is going to be a nice journey for these horses, but it'll be interesting to see which one wins. But we're going to have these in the top corner here, on the side here for the rest of the time we are streaming. See how close they can get to the end, right? We've still got trains coming out the depot here. This is just mad. Make a road with 500 million bus stops right next to each other. Okay. I think there is a bit of a restriction. I just need to test something. I think if I place a road here, I can't place a bus stop here. And yeah, there's a bit of a kind of nodes thing involved, so you can't place too many. But where should we do this? What's the biggest town in on this map? Size Northam. How many bus stops could we place in Northam? We can place one in this node, one in that node. We're gonna go one there, one there, one there. On every road there will be bus stops. So on this one, there are 2 nodes. That one there is 1 node. That one there's just 1 node. That one there's just 1 node. That. Now that's out of the town. We can keep going, to be honest. It's just been a different node each time. Okay, how many bus stops can we put on one bus line? That is the question. So it's also all like facing like not necessarily the most optimal direction. But yeah, let's see how many bus stops we can incorporate into one line. So let's just go here, yeah. That's that node, that's that node, that's that node, that. We even have a station here which the buses can connect to on the line that will just get totally congested. So I'm pausing here. Is this only 1 node, this road? This road is only 1 node. Oh, we can't get a bus stop there. What a shame. How many? Let's keep within the town. Let's end that one there, right. There. That's just 1 node. That on there, that one there, that one there, that one there. Let's finish it up there as well. What other roads we got left? That one there, and is it possible? Yeah. Now these 2 here we can't get bus stops in, but that's fine, because we're going to create the most mad bus route ever, particularly given I probably haven't even put all these bus stops on the best side of the road. So we're going to make sure we go to every bus stop in the town. There isn't even a bus stop on this road. Stop, we need a bus stop here. 10, 11. I've done so many bus stops, I think they've run out of names for all of them. Let's go down here, then along here, back up here, back there maybe, and then do a loop there, and then back to there, there. Road without bus stops. Stop 15. Used to go like that. This bus route is going to be such a mess. So it goes through there. That's a road without a bus stop. Need to fix that. So after this one, we go to there. Why do we even have to do this one? If we just get rid of number 20, I mean, I'm not even sure why we're doing this for efficiency, but put that there. After stop 38, we can go to, yeah, we've started to get so many bus stops they can't even name them all. We've got another road without bus stops. Okay, so after 40 we can go, let's go like down here and then back. Actually no, not that one first. Looked in the corner here and just seen how much traffic congestion these stagecoaches are causing. Let's go this one, then this one, this one. This is an interesting challenge of route design. So you're going to go around to this one. They just end up doing U-turns in the middle of the road. And then not that one. And then this one. And back to here. And then don't think I've ever done a bus route with this many stops. So go down to there. What on earth is this bus route, honestly? Right, 75 stops. Basically covered the entire town. I don't think there's a road without a stop, and I don't think there's a stop that's not served by this line, so yeah. Enjoy this. How many buses do you reckon we need on this line? What should we do? Let's get this one. Let's get loads of these. I could just increase the quantity, but I should want to spam click instead. Even try get one vehicle per stop. Okay, this is definite to be a money loser, but there we go, 75 buses out on the line. Hopefully they'll space themselves out nicely. But yeah, alright, I think this is the best I could do with your suggestion, but enjoy. We get tons of buses. I mean, I could try to get like 150. Yeah, let's not look at the trains here. We've got all the trains out the depot yet. I know we haven't. We might need more signals on these train lines. Just for trains to be backed up between stations. These branches aren't too bad. Go back to here. And then another set there. Meanwhile, our horses and carts are making progress. So can start moving some trains along the lines by just getting some more signals in. Now this side we can get more there. Just pause the game. And yeah, that's fine, that bit. That branch there. It's still queuing up here, gosh. We've got too many trains, but that's fine. Too many trains is quite alright. There we go, that'll do. And then these lines here, 3 bar and clay, yeah, they're fine. Right, still sending more trains out. Let's get rid of the timetables on these. What issue is there? Right, trains, where are we looking? Who allowed you to go through? Or you? Can we reverse you? There we go, yeah. That can go through now, yeah, let's just... yeah. We've just got this mega queue. At some point I will actually let these trains go. We've still got more trains to get out of the depots. I mean, at least the trains can actually get out of this station. At some point we would get so many trains that trains literally cannot leave this station. Oh, this one's reversing out. Who let you go in? Or you've got to stop. There we go. Yeah, let's just take you up to the signal and then stop you. Right, another one out the depot. It's reversing. After getting out of the depot. Right, how many trains have we still got in this depot? It's not the last one yet. There we go. Horses and carts are still going. Any more totally genius suggestions from anyone before we build a massive canal across the map? So, oh, no, that's not the last train. I've got another one here. Yeah, there goes that one, then that one, then that one. It's line 5 now. Got another train in here still. Yeah. You'll kind of queue up, and then, yeah. At least, like I said, they can still go. Okay, Okay, see you later, Pasta. I'll probably stream for about another, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an hour, something like that. If we got another... Still got more trains coming out. And in total, between lines 5, 4, 3, 2, we've got 76 trains. That's fun. That's very fun. Got 76 trains all at some point trying to use this one platform, this one 80-metre long platform. I love how there are actually some people using these lines. Not that we've made it the best connected, but yeah. Yeah. How are our horse and carts doing? So road vehicle 1, which started in Darlington, didn't it? It's not doing too badly. I mean, it's got a massive queue of vehicles behind it. Road vehicle 2 started up in Shrewsbury. It's over here now. Okay, we might actually get them to the other side of the map before this stream ends. Meanwhile, in Northam, at least the trains aren't blocking the level crossing, but yeah, we've got bad traffic and then we introduce 150 buses to the town. Yeah, interesting. We finally got all the trains out of the depot, meaning I am now going to unstop all these trains. Let's see what chaos ensues now. That one seems to be going first, okay. So we've got 76 trains out on these lines. This one wanted to turn around, interesting, which means one's going to come from this direction now. So that one goes that way. Another one from this direction. That one actually made some money, that had some passengers on it. Woohoo. Well, let's go back over to wherever it is here, line 6, line 7. So this station's busier. The station, more people for line 6. At this station, more people for line 7. It's the thing of which one goes first. But line 7 is line 7 making more money? Finances. So it peaked at 2.81 million. Line 6 peaked at... Oh yeah, no, line 7, Pickle. The Pickle train is definitely making more money. So... there's one train at each station now. Hello back. I'm Money Cash. Someone's on the wrong account. John sings. Hello. If we can't even get all the buses out of the depot. What is this? Who suggested this? It's alright. This we knew it was going to be a total abomination. Everything we did this stream. Yeah. How far back is it backlogged? It's backlogged to here. Will we get to a point where the backlogs go back to Yateley Station and then we make a train jam? Maybe. Seniac, not what I expected. Well, what did you expect? Did you expect? Where's the mega loop? Where is the mega loop? At the moment the mega loop's got every train on it. Yeah, it looks like Concorde with shorter hair and moustache. I do not look like a plane, thanks. Yeah, Seniac, would you... Because you suggested filling a loop up with the train. I mean, I did do it earlier, but... what did I do? It was about... If I got these trains off the workshop, I got them about 6,000 that long. Yeah, where's the train right now? So the front of the train's there, the back of the train's there. Yeah. And it's, yeah, this loop is cursed. So yeah, we've got the mega loop of the train that fills it. We've got, what else we got? We've got this single platform station here that's the crossover point of many lines. It's definitely not congested. By yeah, just don't look how far the trains are backlogged. Particularly this side. And then what else we've got? We've got 2 horses and carts which are currently travelling across the entirety of the map. This one's actually made it a decent bit of distance. It's holding up loads of traffic. It looks like it's chasing itself. It is chasing itself, the train. The train is definitely chasing itself. We have here in Northam, yeah, don't question. I might have put slightly too many bus stops in this town. I mean, there is always a bit of a debate about how close together should you put bus stops in a town, but I think I might have gone slightly too close together on the bus stop front. Yeah, and don't question the line. Yeah, it's got 150 buses. And a grand total of 3 people on the line. Brilliant. I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else we've done stupid? Oh yeah, one more thing we've done really stupid. Over somewhere around here. Burnham-on-Sea. This is, if you like a bit of competition, I've got 2 train stations, and the entrances are literally right next to each other. So this entrance here is connected to this train station, and this one here is this train station. There are 2 separate lines which both do the same journey from Helston to Burnham-on-Sea to Camberley and back to Burnham-on-Sea again, using 2 separate stations. One of which, this is the blue train. Oh, this is so poorly designed. I mean, what, do you think we're going to go for perfect design in a live stream that's about stupid ideas? My eyes hurt. Yeah, but this train here is, we're calling it the Pickle Express, because Sarah wanted me to do the Pickle Express, line 7. I painted the trains. Delete everything. Seniac is loving his time in this pod. Yeah. So that's the other thing we've done. Which line makes more money? Line 7, the Pickle Express, seems to be slightly better. But I tried to make everything better. Delete everything, no. Seniac, you got any more stupid ideas? Other than delete everything. That's a very stupid idea. Oh my gosh, there's a massive crater here. Oh my god, what should we do with the crater? Oh no, now I've seen a crater, it's like, what do I have to do the great spiral here? Nah, I've got to do a great spiral. So we can put a bus station here. We're going to do a road. It needs to go up, but not too up. I came here for the quality info. Oh, you mean because other people you know don't know how to stream in more than 720p. Is that why? World's tallest bridge. I can't believe they let a Frenchman through security. Do I need to hire security? I don't have any moderators. Do I need moderators for security purposes? This, yeah, right, this road is slowly going up, right? Yeah, so now we've got some pretty tall bridges, mainly because I'm just using the map I'm using, which is basically just a default kind of in-game creation, but more fun. John Heap is humming. You turned into Concord, mate. Is that slightly, as long as it's slightly going up, we're good, right? This is like the weirdest road, the most cursed road ever. I mean, how far up are we? What type of vehicles do we send up here, honestly? Bridge pillar collision. Do we need to do like that? And then that's the right angle, sort of. And then we can do like that, there we go. And then, don't want it that steep, that'll do, fine. That'll do, right, we got the road out the crater now, yeah, right, so where are we going to send this? Let's send it that way, let's make a massive bridge over now. Because why not, so, goes over to here, and then does a bridge over this madness, like that, and then I can actually make it go into Ollerton, actually. Why not? We could actually put a town in the crater. What happens if we try to put a town in there? Can the road go down? No. It can go down to there. We could put a bus stop in here, right? Let's just set the bus line up, because, you know, it's nice for the new residents of the new town we're going to put in the crater to have a bus service before they go in, right? And then we need, let's get a bendy bus on the new route. We can get more on, actually. Yeah, why do we only have one? We need more vehicles going around the spiral. Like 50. There we go. So we're then going to put a town in we're going to make it small, but we're going to put a town. I love that it's not actually properly built in the crater. That is such a disappointment, everyone. There are a couple of buildings here, but like if we could just like get this side of the, yeah, there we go. See, what I'll also do is make it so they've got player ownership of the spiral, so they can't like connect it up and try shortcut it. So yeah, that's an interesting route, isn't it? We could actually make the bus route stop at other places, couldn't we? What's the issue now? It's probably the trains again. Because I know, you know, apparently it's not a good idea to make so many lines share a single platform. Right, so the Ollerton branch is going to stop. First stop's there, then there, then there, then there. And then it gets to Richmond Road, and then it's going back. There. Right. What's the issue? Train's got no path. Electric. You're trying to turn around. Don't turn around. Gosh, trains breaking themselves. Right. So how are the horse and carts doing? Going. Just a small distance. Where's Biddulph? Considering that's come from there, that's not doing too badly. Where's our other bus along the route? It's there. So they're going to cross over some point up on this section here. We've got an even bigger crater. Okay, how big is an airport? I hope. If we go for like a big airport. Yeah, we're totally not putting an airport in a crater. Then yeah, we're going to make them fly to somewhere. I mean, you know what? If we fly to somewhere around here, we can probably get public transport connections from, you know, the buses. So we're going to fly from here to here. If they do a nice figure of 8, that's cool. We could even try to make the horse and cart stop. How many people are waiting for the next one here? They don't even stop. No one. Literally no one. Okay, cool. Where was the airport again? Where was the airport? Here. Got a nice garage here. Let's get some nice planes. Remember, any other stupid ideas, just tell me. Why is an Airbus A380 classed as small? Let's get a nice Emirates Airbus A380. Let's get a few of them, actually. Let's literally, like, I mean, global warming doesn't exist. There aren't any, people don't have ears, and, what else? Yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that A380 is so big that it pokes out the hangar. I don't know why whoever created that mod decided it was to class it as a small plane, because I think it's slightly bigger than a tall plane. Also, that jetway does questionable stuff, and I can't even hear myself. The planes are so loud. Right, how's Northern doing? Have we solved traffic congestion yet? No, we haven't solved that. I thought we could get buses in to solve traffic congestion, guys. I'm not sure it worked. Yeah, right, how are the trains doing? I think we've cleared this side, actually, so it's just like, because once this one goes in, when that leaves, it's going to clear this end of the platform before it clears the junction, so this train will be cleared to go in before this one. So they kind of all go one direction at a time, and then when you actually clear that direction, it goes the other way. But yeah, Yateley, fairly decent sized place, right? Got half an hour left. Any more? Let's do. I did a poll earlier. Let's do the canal across the map that one person voted for. I have no idea who. Out of 3 people, I mean, it's not exactly the biggest. But we went from like, there's not much river here. There's like, okay, so there's a bit of river here. So if we just went like here, let's just make this, yeah. Right, is this not stupid or what? Like that, yeah, let's just make a canal that's like this deep into the map. Yeah, this terraforming is like, yeah, this might take a while. We were hit this far. We might want to go a bit further. Let's turn it to the left a bit, so you don't have to delete as much. Okay, it's slightly less ridiculously high now, which means it's also easier to create. Hang on, you might want to turn this way to get around this. Yeah, it's just easier to create now. Right, so if we get it in a way that it doesn't actually have to cross over any roads, that'll be nice. We have 3 viewers right now. It's like more than I was actually expecting from a live stream, so fun. And now we're going through a massive mountain. Who wants a canal through a mountain? Look, this is costing so much money. Are we actually going to run out of money doing this? If you go for the smooth, kind of the round brush, I presume we might make it look a little bit better. Okay, we're coming out the other side of the mountain now. Let's have a quick look at the vehicles. Oh my gosh, they're so close to crossing by the yeah, we don't talk about the airport, but like the horses and carts, it's only taken like half an hour for them to get to the point where they cross here. Hopefully they will get to the end of their routes by the end of the stream. Yeah, there we go. How do they take off? Oh, that's steep. That is steep. Yeah, that one's circling, and what is that doing? That one's going down. Yeah, why not create an airport in a crater? Nothing will look weird. Nothing wrong will come of it, right? Now we're near to this town. It's a little bit easier because it's flatter here, so less terraforming. So less time I have to hold it. But it's just oh, we're going through another mountain. This will be fun. Yep. So we are here. We are now out the other side of this mountainy area. Or if we stay this side of the road, we can not have to delete anything. That's a good thing about a map you haven't built much on. You don't have to delete as much to actually get a, because essentially any road, railway line, whatever that passes over passes across this, it will have to be a bridge, or else we won't get a continuous flow of water. So we just need to. Right. Let's just plough across this hill. This game is struggling to comprehend why I'm doing this. At some point I might actually have to add more money to my balance. Definitely not doing anything suspicious by adding money to my balance. No suggestions of like pay to win or anything. I can't believe this looks so cool and then I've just gonna ploughed a canal straight across it. Right, we can get out to the river by Yateley with only one road crossing between Biddulph and Yarm. That's where the horse and carts are. That road. So, yeah, with 2 viewers, 4 likes. I've got more likes on the stream than current viewers. That's fun. I've got 38 total views. That's kind of cool. Is this the road that? Yeah, I have to get across this road somehow. So let's just get around to here. Pretty sure if I delete this road, it messes up my vehicle line because it now can't actually connect. Let's just get across, right, and then get a bridge. Let's go for like this sort of bridge. I want it a bit higher. Yeah, let's actually just do this a bit wider so I can get it higher, which then means I can get ships underneath. Higher, 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 higher. There we go. Hopefully I can get ships underneath there. And then it's a high bridge here. That is stupidly high, but oh well. So that then, that's the road connected, and then that's the one road I have to cross to then get out here. Probably easiest just to not plough across those mountains. Probably easiest just to do this direction here. Am I creating more green by having more water? Ah, that's why there's green appearing. It's the water. Gets a bit more of a steep landscape here, but yeah, we're so close to getting out to the river. I hope is that this, because there is a river that goes up this direction. I hope is this will be a quicker route, and then I mean I suppose we could try just cut straight across there, but then I think that's the last river on this map, so kind of cross the map canal. I mean, we'll get it this far, and then unless any viewers have any more interesting suggestions, I might try end off with a train race. Right, so let's get a nice harbour here in Yateley, and let's, where could we go up here? We could go around to Helston, but we're going to actually have to make the force the boat route through here. Point outside of navigable waters. Oh. If I send it through the waypoints there. So first of all, if I set up the route, it'll probably try to go down this way, right? If I try set up the waypoint there, how does that respond? Do I need this to be a bit wider? I might need to make this a bit wider in many places, not just here. Because at the moment I don't think that's, I think that's saying it's not navigable. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest, it's not navigable. Let's get a boat depot in, just so we're ready. Also, if we get smaller boats, Might change the definition of what's navigable. She's just going to get hovercrafts in here. Right, so at the moment that line doesn't go through, so we're going to keep it on pause mode. Try to get rid of like whatever the worst bit of the river is. I think it's this starting bit that's like the most treacherous. We get waypoints in here now. Yeah, okay, so if we try go here now. Go to here, we go down to here. We cannot get between these. What's the bit that's like, nah. It can be done. Right, down to here, it's fine. Yeah, this is going to be a long one if we have to, like, go through and widen it. All the way down. But at least it's slightly less high terrain here, so it's easier to go and widen it. Right, so this should then be fine up to here. This is then a major bit that we would need to smoothen. And here. This might already be fine how it is, but we're going to do it better. So we should be able to get as far as here. They're not running through here yet. I think this bit is probably problematic. So if we can just widen it out a bit, make fewer sticky outy bits. It's a problem with doing it with the square brush tool. So widen out a bit. Do a nice bit of, yeah, widen on this side. I think the terrain's slightly lower. So we should be able to get through to here now, but it's still not going down here. I mean, I think once we make the entire canal navigable, this will be the fastest route, but it's not a certainty. Okay, so essentially we can probably get waypoints in here. So yeah, it goes down to there. Fine. But yeah, we're a fair bit of the way through the canal. I just wonder what's like the, because it's also possible there's like one tiny bit that's making it so that it can't go through to the other end. Now, see how this bit here we're gonna, because it goes around the town, we're gonna have to flatten out the steep cliffs here to allow the boats to go through. But then once we're on the other side, we can do either side, yeah, because we're through the town, past the town now. There we go, yeah, there we go. And then this is another bit where it goes straight through, like, really steep slopes either side. This bit's going to be a pain to flatten, but I hope so we can get through to here. Okay, so we can get through to there, yes. And I suppose technically, yeah, we go through there on the way back, right? We can definitely not get through that little bit there. I'm fairly certain it's not going to be navigable. So more flattening required. I haven't had any comments in a while with any more stupid suggestions, so I'm just going to keep working on this stupid canal. Hi, Ara. I can see you again now. Okay, so I'm building. I'm currently trying to widen a massive cross map canal so that I can send. Well, actually, it's technically hovercraft, so I've set to go on the line so I can send them through. Oops, that was land, not water. Oops, no. Get this height here, and then smoothen, flatten, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Actually, no, let's not go in play mode because I've now got boat on the line. I'll try to go places. So this is wider now. This is easier to flatten because it's lower, meaning I've not got to shift as much ground. There's another hill here. It's not a very big hill, but it is a hill. That looks so unsmooth, but okay. Yeah, now through here, it should be fine. Okay, so it's still not going along this canal, so it should be fine through to here. But we're gonna try to keep flattening it out, and then see if once we get to the other end it works. And if it doesn't work, we'll then try to use waypoints to work out where the pinch point is. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to try to flatten out these cliffs here, and then I don't think we're too far off dumping it back out into the main river system, at which point we should be navigable. You know, we've still got the bridge here. Okay, we've still got a bit further to go. Let's just get another couple of waypoints here, just to test. So yeah, we can get through to there. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this is entirely navigable up to here. So I think we're definitely more than halfway now, surely. Okay, so this bridge might need to be rebuilt a bit because it thinks the pillars are on land, which they're not. There we go. Better. So yeah, I don't know why that little bit sticks out there. So we then have this bit to go through here and widen a bit. Yeah, let's go this side a bit. This is our big, what canal is this? I suppose this is more kind of the Suez Canal because it kind of goes across a more deserty area and it's wide and it's long. Yeah, this is kind of Suez Canal vibes. Well, it's a pointless canal because there's literally a river that runs between the two places these are going, and it's probably even wider than this. And didn't cost this much money and need this much terraforming. And doesn't look this rough around the edges. But hey. Hi again, Mr. Pasta. I don't think Seniac is still here. But he might be. So, if we just plough this through the cliffs here. We try to have islands through there. There we go. And then we just go through here, I think. we might have... Yeah, we've really not got that far to go. That's good. We've got an autosave right now. Yeah, saving, because this is so useful to save this map. Yeah, it is really useful to save this map because, you know, I'm not sure what I would do if I didn't have access to all the stupid stuff we've done here. Okay, does this go all the way through now? Yes, it does. Brilliant. Okay. Actually, don't need all the waypoints now that we have them. Anyway, right, here's our hovercraft. What I could actually do is try send loads of different types of boats down here. So you can get one of those. You can get one of those. We've already got a hovercraft. I know path. Oh, we need to. Yeah, let's put a big landing on these. Just so we can do big ships. Same with this one here at Yatesley. And if I was being good, I could actually connect the train station and the boat harbour, but I'm not. I'm bad. Oh, I'm lazy, or I'm just doing stupid things. I'm not doing sensible things. Why would I do something sensible when, like, the entire premise of the stream is to be silly? So, Meridian Ferry, the Zurich. Yeah, every type of boat to go, every type of passenger vessel to go down here. Klondike, the Frontenac, all the way back to like the start of the game, the Denara Castle, the Wilhelm, and the Riggy. However you say it, right. There we go. We should have enough boats there. And it's quite a quick one. The hovercraft is obviously the quickest. But yeah, I don't know what all these boats are doing, but we're having a bit of a race here. Hovercraft's obviously faster, come on. Come on, just don't go there. Go down to here. You're not going to go to Yateley first, because I will not let you. They're all now waiting to get into Helstonport. Just kind of like queuing up here. So yeah, the first two boats are way ahead because they're the fastest. But we got more boats to follow, like that one. And we got this one. And we got even more boats coming. I think this one might be next. I could allow them, be nice. Choose both. We've got two landings at each port. Let's let them use it, right? Oh, I've just seen this horse and cart here is going over the stupid bridge. How's Northam doing? Congested? Yeah. How the train line's doing? Congested? Yeah. What's this train doing? Oh, they're unbunching, aren't they? Let's just turn. I know. I should tell them to. Oh, I turned the timetable off, so that's going to have stopped. So, yeah. I kind of broke something there. That's fine. Yeah. Gately's congested as always. This train's waiting to leave. This one's waiting to get in. Oh yeah, we have actually literally created a loop all the way back to there now. Same here. So wait, how far back does this go? So they're queuing literally to here, going this way, to get into Yateley going this way. So yeah, that's fun. How are the boats doing? Boats, boats, boats. Here's the hovercraft speeding down, speeding through this literal cliff edges beside it. 58 miles an hour. Ooh. It doesn't think it needs all the waypoints now, but it's fine. It starts to slow down because it decides the best path is a really wiggly one. Just why? What's the point? Yeah, literally goes through the literal like sheer cliffs edges there. Here's the next boat here. It's not as fast, yeah. 16, 20, yeah. So we just got 11 vehicles. We're just gonna clone them a few times. Just we can like, okay, the game's kind of literally frozen. But if we can get like a constant stream of ferries going down this line, that would be cool. 44 vehicles. Let's clone them all. And then we'll come out of this shipyard. I know, because they haven't actually cloned yet. This game is struggling. I think they'll come out of this shipyard. Depot contains vehicles, so no. Oh yeah, so we've got 88 vehicles. So what happens if we then delete this shipyard? I know, vehicle in the way. Can't delete them, yeah. Get all the boats out. Come on, boats. Yeah, this is mad. Don't think I really needed all these vehicles, but oh well. Actually, we don't even have to delete that one. They'll space themselves out based on the fact there are so many of them to get out of the depot, so we can just delete this. Where's the first hovercraft? The first hovercraft is already here. This boat's pretty fast, so it's also here already. And this one's a bit slower. But yeah, they're working their way up. And a lot of them going down the normal route because they've gone out the depot and they're trying to go from the depot all the way to Yateley to start. Yeah, let's see. These road vehicles here. That is going down into New Milton. Where's that got to go from New Milton? Goes through there, around there, over the bridge. Yeah, it's not got too far to go. Where's this one going? Oh, that was that one. That one's here in Gravesend. Just got to go through Saltash, then on the road down to Brighton, then through to Darlington. So that's also not got too far to go. Let's hope they can get through there to the inner stream. Yeah, we've got. Do we need more terminal buildings? Yeah, Yarm Airport, you can use more different terminals. There we go. Where else have I got it? Northern. What have I done? Graph 9 notepad. Just turn it around. What's your problem? Graph 9. Why don't you just go back to the depot and then you can get put on line 11 again. Right, fixed you. Yeah, I've got loads of buses. If you need bus connections from the airport to the station, I mean, not that anyone is going to use the airport because it doesn't connect to anywhere, but that's beside the point. Got loads of boats heading down the boring river. Why aren't they going? I would rather they kind of like left and immediately went up the canal, but no, they've got to be annoying. We've got planes circling above Yateley, even though I'm not entirely sure why why are the planes circling? I'm pretty sure this is not on their route, but oh well. Still, do we get another runway in the other literal crater? Have one for landing, one for takeoff. There we go. Same thing here. Does that make things better? Nah, it doesn't really change much for now, so let's leave it. But yeah, no planes here. Loads of planes here. We could get more vehicles on this line, couldn't we? Surely. Another 10 maybe? Are they all trying to come out of here? Or none of them have come out of here, right? Yeah. I'd rather they came out of here, so guess what? I'm going to get another 20 out of here. I want this to be mad. We don't do anything sensible in this, right? Sailboat. Oh, that's the first one going back up. It's a hovercraft. Oh, there's the other fast ferry going back up. And then along this river here, we've got more Which then, oh, they're still coming out the depot. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're probably going to bring the stream to an end soon. But before we end the stream, I'm going to get to run a patch of land here by Northampton. I'm going to put a station down. I am then going to put a station down here. We have 8 tracks at each one, 8 platforms, so we can get 8 tracks between them. It's time for a train race. Why is that bridge so slow? That bridge should not be slow, it should be a fast bridge, so they can go fast and actually race each other. I'm not even bothering to make sure that they're actually, yeah, that is the old bridge. That is the good bridge. Not bothering to make sure they're actually running like perfectly aligned. As long as they don't use a slow bridge, I'm fine. So we're gonna do a nice train race. I just realised I didn't do that bridge. Yeah, it's the old one. We get that bridge there. We get the newer one, right? And I think that's the only bridge on this track. Yeah, it's got the tunnel as well. Tunnels of varying lengths. We're just going to do this back and then... Oh, that's already done the bridge correctly, but not in this direction. There we go. So, we are going to put a depot here. We're going to make it go across all the tracks, so... Actually, no, I'm going to make it do this differently. If we just connect it to there, we could... I don't want them to have the ability to actually cross over between tracks, because the lines will then could then get messed up. If we did something like this, and then we can get it to connect there, and then this is a really weird way of connecting tracks to a depot, but it gets all trains out without allowing them to actually cross over between the different tracks, and we don't want them to cross over between the different tracks because then all the routes would go funny. So we've got line 13. Line 14, I hope will use a different track. Yes, it does. Is the game just going to do this without issue? Yes, it is. I think it's literally going up the different platforms at Ledbury. So yeah, let's carry on. 5, 4, yeah, because that station, the platform numbering's the other way around. Okay, it's now time to end the stream. We are going to do a train race. So we are going to get, first of all, we're going to do a battle of steam locomotives. We're going to get, each one's going to haul, you know, why not? Each one's going to haul a tank car. Pause. So this one's going to go in the first lane. What have I immediately broken? Oh, it's, why am I doing cargo? Yeah, that's the point. Why am I doing cargo? If it's literally passenger, let's make every one of these. We want to allow trains to get up to speed later, so we're going to get everyone whatever, however you pronounce that. So, Flying Scotsman with that on this one. Then we're going to flip it out for a whatever this one is on this line here. That one's going to get replaced with an A35 on this line, PLM 220 on this line, a whatever this is on, we want to dark green now. Okay, we've got 9 steam locomotives, I think, so can't get the D13, but that's fine. Right, let's get them all out, and then we'll have to pause them all at the station. So, battle of the steam trains. So, it's just getting into the station. So, immediately once it gets into the station, pause. We then, it's the next one, that one's the next one. So, once it's stopped, pause. This one's the next one, on its way. Once it's got here, we stop it. There we go. This one here, so that one looks fast. We stop it. Right. When are the other ones coming? Oh, they're a bit slow. I forgot we're now going for the rubbish locomotives now. So this is the Borsig, which is the second locomotive you unlock in the game. So yeah, it's going to be a bit slow. Stop. Meanwhile, the horse and carts are still on their journey. Stop. Right. This one's coming in. Stop. And then this one's coming in. Stop. So for anyone still in the chat, we've got, still watching here, we've got 8 trains here, 8 different steam engines. Which one's going to win? So now I've got imports mode. I'm now going to unstop all of these trains. I'm going to allow them to go again. So once we press play mode, once we press play, they're going to race. And they're going. They've got their own separate tracks, so they're going to go as fast as they can. They're not going to get held up by anything else. I shouldn't be going in fast forward mode, should I? We're going to make it more exciting. So here we have, okay, so this is, I think, the Mallard. It should be the fastest. Flying Scotsman's only just behind it though. A35 going strong. This is a different locomotive, but yeah, that limb maxes out at 62, I think. And then of the last 4, it's going 37. I think that might be where it maxes out. This one going 25. Oh my gosh, 31 and 28. So we've already got, yeah, it's the Mallard that's going fastest. This one maxed out 75. The Mallard can go very fast. It was the world's fastest steam locomotive, so makes sense. So that's coming in first, but the Flying Scotsman's not too far behind. Yeah, that's maxed out at 90. I think they did manage to get the Mallard up to 125 or something, so not too bad. Right, as soon as this stops, we stop it. Right, yeah, right, once this stops, in second place we've got the Flying Scotsman, and we stop it. A35 has gone strong in for third. This one's not too far behind, whatever one this is. And then we're going to go for a battle of diesel next, I think. And then we'll go electric locomotives and electric multiple units. There we go, stopped. In fourth place. Don't select the bridge, set the train. And then we might just speed up the remaining trains. Okay, this train's next in. Is this on the PLM 220? There we go, yeah. We got, this one's next. This is the third locomotive you unlock. There we go. There we go, and then Borsig's actually slightly beaten this train. This train's only 25. I think that one's more powerful though, because it seemed to get off to a quicker start. Stop and bringing up the rear, whatever this train is. Right. Now, line 13. It's time for some diesel locomotives. We only got 4, so this one's going to be the first one. And then we'll go for the multiple units, because some of them are, for whatever reason, actually locomotives. There we go. Right. That's this one. We go for this train here. And then this one. We go for the Series 246, right. And for some reason, some of the diesel locomotives are actually in multiple units, because it's weird. So we go for diesel multiple units. That's very much a locomotive, I would say. Where it wants to be, not on the front. Let's go for the front, okay. So then, so these look like locomotives. Let's go for one of those. Battle of Diesels, and then we've got two more. We've got this one, which we can go for like whatever this one is. And then we got this one, which we're going to put, let's put a TE3 on it. Okay, so once again, for the 0 people who are watching, place your bets. And then we're paused. We're going to put it in pause. We're going to let all of them start up. And then we're going to go. Let's let them go. And yeah, fast forward mode. Yeah, this one's definitely the fastest. Oh my gosh. Is it the fastest top speed though, is the question. Or just the fastest? The most powerful. Okay, so. Yeah, it's definitely fast. That's also going 99. It's going 87, but that was clearly powerful, right? Play mode. Okay, oh, that's only just about in front of this one. I suppose I think they both were able to go 99 miles an hour. So that stops just before this one. And this one I think takes up 3rd place, whatever locomotive this is. This one, ooh, that one's already arriving in as well. This is wasn't a bad race, this. Okay. It's not too bad, right? This one here can only go 62 miles an hour. Oh, that's this one 56, 50. Okay, yeah. So I think like top speed is quite key, although it's not the longest track, so the amount of pulling power was also quite a crucial one. So yeah, 56 miles an hour. This one coming in at. Let's just speed up. There we go. And then this one bringing up the rear as it can only go 50 miles an hour. Right, pause. So, we now have, how are these road vehicles doing, by the way? Is this almost at the end? Yes, it's almost at the end. Same with this one. Assume. Yeah, they're very close, right? Any passengers waiting? Yeah, I don't think so. Back to the train test track. So, time for electric locomotives. So, electric locomotives, we have enough of them to go for the Eurodual. This one will go for the, this train here will go to manage, we'll get the BR185. This one, if we configure it, we'll get the BR103.1. That one's fast. This one, we get the Series 1042. This one, we get the RE44. If we actually delete the locomotive, it would be better. This one, we get the, we literally have 3 left, which is great, because we've got 3 spots left, right? Which of the European electric locomotives in the game, which is best? Let's now unpause all the trains. This is going to be the quickest race yet, because these trains are faster. Oh yeah, I did unstop that one. Right, right, go. We're going. Oh, see, that one's quite powerful off the mark. That one's now beating it. But I think, yeah. I don't know why I'm in fast forward mode for this, because they're all still going pretty fast anyway. Oh, now the game's frozen. No, I paused it again. See, that one's going to go 99, so this one's going to make some ground, because that's going up to 125, I think. This one's also 99, but yeah, no, that's 124, yeah. That wins. This one's 87. So once again, it's kind of like, it's like power's the most important for getting off the mark, but then top speed kind of takes over. And yeah, there's the 47 mile an hour on the first electric locomotive you get. Anyway, don't take any additional loan until the year 2015 free game. I'm totally doing legit achievements here. Totally. So yeah, naturally it is the train that can do 124 miles an hour that's coming in first. I think it has to slow down 75 for the station, although actually it's slowing down beyond that because it has to stop. So that one is going to be in first. That one's second, but it's like, oh, that BR 185 is only just behind it. And then this one, I think this one can only go 87 miles an hour, so it was quite an impressive run actually. Still be only just behind the 99 miles an hour ones. Okay, it's not that much of a speed difference. So this one I think can do 75. But yeah, getting off the mark quickly is also important. Right. Okay, this one here, wow, 62. If this one can only go 56, then yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's still not too far behind maybe because it's more powerful, I expect it probably is. Right. Stop the train. If we try to, they'll have a slight difference in starting time because I'm not perfect at stopping them at the exact same moment. And I'm bringing up the rear of this train. Speed it up a bit. You'll notice quite how fast they come into stations though. Like they do approach stations with quite some speed. Okay, right. So we're here. Are these vehicles any closer? No, they're not any closer. So we'll go for, where are we looking here? Oh, right, wrong end. This end. Right, we'll go for our final race now. So line 13. Now going to go for electric multiple units. We're going to go for the rotar fail, or however you say it, in lane 1. In lane 2, we're going to go for the mirage, however you say it. In lane 3, we're going to go for, let's try first of all to get like, okay, TGV, I presume these are the same. Yeah, let's get the Atlantic design. It looks cooler. Yeah, so yeah, that just looks a bit cursed because of the, okay, RE450, and I'll get in some other more moddy ones if I need any more. ICE 1. Okay, so else, dual stocks, right, and then 2 other ones I'll get in the, this one is crazy fast, this Talgo Avril, so I'll get it in. That's a workshop one, and then I'll get like this one here. Get like, what, 8 coach variant? I think they are quite powerful as well. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Actually, no, it's not 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't unstop them, did I? So which one's most powerful? Right. Okay, wait for them to start going. We can just see them all going at once, right? Is this one going to start moving? Oh, it's taking its time to stop boarding, right? This ICE is quite slow off the mark by the looks of things. But yeah, Talgo Avril is about to, even though that one's been the fastest off the mark so far. Yeah, that one on line 20, the Chinese one, I think. This one is already, though, if you look at this train on line 19, the Talgo Avril is catching up. Oh, it's not. I think this was the slowest off. It was the last one to actually depart properly. But yeah. Okay, I mean, this is the first electric multiple unit in the game, and it's not even doing that badly compared to like a high-speed train, which is finally actually getting more finally accelerating faster. Okay, it's 92. That's 103. This is 134. So yeah, that is just gone straight past And if we get down to the finish line, for the finish of the stream, and like the horse and carts which are going really slowly. Okay, so this train here is now making its final approach. So is this one. Oh, this is close. Wow. Bear in mind this train also departed slightly later. It is, I think that is first place from the Talgo Avril. Only just about, because that, right just after, ooh, the ICE actually caught up. TGV third, the ICE which took ages to get off the mark, is coming in fourth. And then, it's a funny thing, the dual stocks and the RE, this dual stocks is quite a bit faster on the top speed, but it's only just ahead. And even like the second electric multiple unit ever isn't actually that much slower than it. Okay, so this can stop here. That one did just get ahead. But actually, to be honest, this is just a show of like how good electric trains are though, because even like this has definitely done the journey quicker than a lot of our like diesel trains. Anyway, let's watch this horse and cart finally come in towards the end of the line. Which one's going to make it first? Ooh, I don't know. That is tough. But they are so close. Anyway, we will be ending off the stream shortly. We currently have 2 viewers, 4 likes still. I feel like we've got most of the likes before the stream even started, which, I mean, you don't know if you like what I'm doing. Let's switch my lights back to not being a stupid colour now. That looks better. I still... if I just use my phone, I can... There we go. I mean, who suggested blue? I can't remember, was it? Ara. Okay, that one's coming in there. Oh, you know what? I feel like it's going to be road vehicle 1 that's going to be the quickest. So, yeah, that is coming in now. Road vehicle 1, road vehicle 2. Just going past it. Oh, I don't know, because that's only going to swing around. Oh, okay. It's coming in there. That is... Oh, it is actually road vehicle 2 mainly because it's got less long path into the stop. It's not getting anyone off or on. Right, road vehicle 1. You were so close, but you couldn't quite make it. So, thanks. All the people still here, 0, and that says, okay, fine. Thanks for watching the stream, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.